Hey Divine Feminine, welcome back to my channel. I am Miya Jha. I'm calling myself a spiritual guide these days. So welcome. So y'all, today it's been just so many lessons that have been happening today through experiences that I've been having today. In moments that were scary, in moments that were peaceful, in moments that were irritating. It's just different moments. Same lesson, but the lesson is right on time. Okay, so I think where I left off the last time I talked to y'all, I was saying I was feeling uncomfortable. I had to get up and move. I asked y'all, some tips y'all might have, blah blah whatever. So I got to a point, the first thing I told y'all is to trust your instinct. That's the first thing I told you to do. If something tells, if you feel uncomfortable or, whatever, you can, I feel like, I'm going to put it this way, fight or flight. I didn't really know what was going on in that situation. I just felt the energy. So I had to move. I knew in that moment I needed to move. So knowing when to trust your instinct, first and foremost. The second one I want to give you is continue trusting your instincts in a way. But for me, my next step was I decided to call my grandma. That's who I wanted to call. That's who I wanted to call in that moment. That's who I knew who knew where I was, or all the things. So I guess my next tip would be for you to phone a friend, phone a family member, phone a soul family member, phone somebody you can trust, somebody you can trust, just somebody you can just talk to. You don't have to, whatever. Somebody you can talk to, somebody you can tell where you are, what's going on, get them the whole rundown, shit, boom, boom. Either way, y'all, so like I said, the message is right on time, because when I called my grandma, mind y'all, where I left off from y'all, I wanted to get on the swings. I was in a safer place, that at least it felt safer for me. I saw more people walking around. I walked amongst other people, so I crossed other paths. But also I was very close to the playground, to the kids' playground, but still a distance away, to where I'm seeing there are other people out here moving around and walking through the park, or minding their business, doing whatever. But I'm also in a safe spot. But I still felt like I still was feeling a little bit uncomfortable, not as much as I was, but I still felt like I need to keep going. But I get on the phone with my grandma, and I start talking to her, and I tell her what's happening, what's going on, and that, I just trust my instincts. Y'all, I remembered in that moment that, one, not only have I been training for these kind of situations and these kind of feelings that you get, you've been training for this your whole life. Y'all, my grandma watches like all the crime, horror, mysteries. She watched all that stuff, and it just makes me so, like, it's stuff like that just creeps me out, because like I can watch like fiction horror stuff and I love it, and she thinks that kind of stuff is scary, and I'm like, the stuff you watching is scary. That's the real stuff that's happening to real people. But not realizing today I realized I've been trained for this, for these feelings. You already have these instincts, so trust your instincts when you feel like a certain way. But anyways, so as I'm walking through the park, I'm realizing I have a long way to go, and I started having, as I'm passing other people in the park, I'm still feeling certain kind of energies just from different people that's making me uncomfortable. So I'm like, you know what, that's giving me a little more hustle to move a little bit faster. And then I know when to take a break, like go and take a break somewhere that feels safe, get a little water in, whatever. I'm getting my workout in too, y'all, mind you, at this point. Like, if I was already doing it before when I came with the intention to go walk a little bit in the park, but I was doing it even more so when Spirit put me up on my feet. But I kept walking, and I finally made it back to my car. I'm on the phone with my grandma. I feel safe, I'm fine, and I'm ready to roll. And I was like, I'm looking at the clock because I'm on the phone with her. I'm like, what time is it now? So I can, figure out how much time I got. I got to go pick up my baby from school, right? So she's looking at the clock. I'm like, oh, I'm on good time. I'm like, I think I can do that. Y'all, mind you, I'm far from my car. I am far from my car, but I done did this trail so many times, different ways. I done took different routes on this same trail, because I don't take the same route every time. So that's another tip for somebody if you're out there doing something by yourself. Don't take the same route all the time. Also, be cautious of your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings, but also just trust in your instinct, because you're not going to see everything. You're not going to know everything, so go off how you feel. Sometimes you got to get up and move. Just know when it's time to get up and move, or when it's time to stay, or when it's the fight or flight, whatever. Just know when. You trust your instincts. But anyways, by the time I make it back to my car, I'm like, wow, I am killing it on time. Like, I'm usually not even leaving where I'm from at any other time to go pick up my child when I'm doing my usual things. I'm still like way ahead of that time, and I'm driving. I finally make it to my daughter's school, and I'm like, I literally pulled up like 2 minutes after I'm normally leaving where I'm from to go pick up my child. So right on time. And then I pull up, I got in a perfect spot. I was number 7 in line. That was one of my favorite numbers, y'all. But then they moved the cone out the way, and we had to move up. I was about to do a video for y'all, and I was like, like, and I said, you know what, calm down. I said, okay. I went ahead and, pulled my cart up. I got to a perfect spot, got some shade right here. I'm not in the sun, I'm not squinting, I can see, and I'm in a perfect position. And I happened to look at my clock on my phone, not on my phone, on my car as I'm pulling up, and it said 222 on the clock. So I laughed, because I'm like, that's confirmation. That's when I heard that message, right on time. Okay, y'all, I hope this story wasn't too long for y'all. I hope y'all got something out of that. If you like my content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Again, I am Miya Jha. Any information you might need from me will be in the description box below. And until next time, Divine Feminine, bye.